Hello. Today we are going to do our spelling assignment, our first spelling assignment. And our assignment this week is a tricky one. It's VCCV and VCV words. So we have a mixture of both, a combination of VCCV and VCV words. So our first assignment is a pretty fun one. It's a crossword puzzle. So let's take a quick peek. I'm going to go ahead and screen share. Maybe. Here we go. So I'm going to screen share my crossword puzzle with you and get rid of my math tools here. All right. So we're going to look at the words really quickly and just see if we can tell the difference between VCCV and VCV. So this one, dentist, is vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. Final is VCV. Finish is VCV. Narrow has a double consonant, right? So it's VCCV. Shelter has L and T, so it has two consonants. Ahead has one. Corner has R and N, so it's VCCV. Hollow is doubled, so it's VCCV. Divide is VCV. Famous, VCV. Recent, VCV. Silver, VCCV. Capture, VCCV. Cabin, VCV. Dinner, VCCV. Also, it has a double. So the double is kind of a clue that it's going to be VCCV. Minus, VCV. Minute, VCV. Value, VCV. Reward, VCV. Broken, VCV. And then our challenge words, decent is VCV. Secure is VCV. Standard is VCCV. Frontier is VCCV. Stampede is VCCV. All right. So it just kind of helps to look over the words and just do that. I think when we had this last year as our spelling list, we went on our spelling list each week. We went through and identified and made sure we knew which was which. So I'm going to go ahead and write my name at the top. And with a crossword puzzle, you can start any place you want. I usually start with the first across. In front of would be ahead, right? And then once I have some of the across and the down that cross, I go ahead and I would do one down, something that protects or covers. And that's going to be shelter. And I knew that because I saw the H. Two down has an A in the second place. Two down is very well known. So that would probably be famous because it has the A in the second spot. Now I can easily do four across because I have L and O. Having a space or opening inside is going to be hollow. Now I can do seven across because I know it starts with an S. Shiny white metal is silver. Let's see if I can find silver. There we go. Now I can do five down, and I know that there's an R in the second place. Five down is not working properly. Broken. Now I can do 8 down, it starts with a V. To believe, to be of worth, value, V-A-L-U-E. So I kind of like to hop around a little bit when I'm doing a crossword puzzle. I don't think that that's unusual. 10 across right now has a U, a letter, and then an E. 60 seconds, that would be a minute. Now I have an R right here at 9 across. Something given in return for a worthy act. Reward. Now I can do 6 down because I know the E is the second letter. Person qualified to treat people's teeth as a dentist. That's number 1. And then 11 across is my last one. In math, to take away from, that's subtract or minus, right? M-I-N-U-S. All right. You just watched a movie called I Could Do That. Describe a scene from the movie. Use 3 challenge words. Write it on a separate piece of paper. I'm going to go get my journal because I do not have enough room to write that on my paper, sadly. So I'm just going to tear a page out of my journal. Or 2. Accidentally. Okay, so use 3 challenge words. So frontier, stampede, decent. All right, here we go. I think she moved to Wyoming, right, in the story. So we're going to say, I just moved to Wyoming. It is considered to be the frontier of the West. I have seen a stampede of wild mustangs there isn't a decent place to buy a hat. So I am opening a hat maker shop. Because that is my specialty. Okay. So we didn't really write, we kind of, I wrote from my perspective as though I were the character and I Could Do That. So we did use all of the words. We used 3 of the words, 3 out of It said we had to use 3 challenge words, so we did that. All right. So anyhow, I hope this helped you to be able to recognize the difference between the VCCV words and the VCV words. And also remember that if you're seeing doubles, there are a few with doubled consonants that are on this list. And definitely the doubled consonants are the VCCV words. All right. Thanks for joining me. And I hope you have a good afternoon.